Back. For the first time, a group of students in Tuloso-Midway are seeing the options on the table when it comes to the design and location of the new Career and Technical Education Center planned for the district. And tonight, well, so are we.
Yeah, a roundtable discussion was held this afternoon between the students and the district superintendent, Steve Van Matry, to get their input. Our Bill Churchwell was invited to sit in on that meeting. He joins us now with details. Bill, how did it go?
Pretty good. Well, the addition of the center is something approved by voters through a $165 million bond election last year. Superintendent Steve Van Matry says it was important for him to involve the students with the decision-making process. And those students had no trouble voicing what they liked and didn't like about the designs.
Somewhat relative to what we currently have, but a progressive look. Yes. Fair to say?
It was a meeting of the minds. TM students, part of the superintendent's advisory council, taking notes and listening pretty intently as they flipped through 3 different design and placement options for the new CTE building.
We don't want for people to look at the front porch of our school and say, oh, this was dropped from outer space and just landed here.
The center will create a space for programs like welding, engineering, and various animal, plant, and health sciences, as well as digital media.
You have the full green room, everything they do at Channel 3.
Superintendent Steve Van Matry says the expansion was greatly needed to help students prepare for their future careers after they went from having 67 kids involved in dual credit college enrollment to over 600 this year.
With that, you have to have the facilities that are aligned to those programs. And we just didn't have that. We had 1984 facilities trying to educate 2024 kids.
When talking about the options, security was at the forefront.
Your concern is that's not as safe as it needs to be because you're exposed.
8th grader Ray Ramos took a liking to option 1, which would connect the new building to the school.
It had the same priorities as me. It prioritized safety over modernism.
I like
Liliana Arias, a junior, had a different opinion.
If we're trying to advance the school and go for the modern look, I think option 3 was the best option for that.
That option would be detached from the school and located at the northeast practice field.
I didn't realize that they took safety as important as what I take it.
The students' input giving district leaders and the architects a unique perspective.
Being in this council was almost the embodiment of we're heard, we're people, we're here, our opinion matters.
A lot of good ideas there. Well, next week, the district will make the presentation to a group of stakeholders and members of the community to get their take on the options. Now, from there, they'll take that information back to the architect. The target is to have the center open by the summer of 2026.
Looking